Hello, people of YouTube. I'm right here, the Malik Aaron. And before I get to my proper review of The Dark Knight Rises, I'm going to review something that I just saw literally a couple hours ago. It's a movie that got so much hatred for months. The very idea of this movie was basically described as a joke, and not this funny type of joke, but a insulting joke to the masses. And you should all know what that is. That is the Emoji Movie. Oh, Lord. So what are my thoughts on this thing? When I first saw the trailers, I'm just like, this looks horrible. Who thought this would be a good idea? Whoever did, they should be fired ASAP. I mean, but people argue that, well, everyone thought the Lego Movie was going to be stupid, and it ended up being great. And that is true. Lego Movie is one of my favorite animated movies of this decade. So I had just this much optimism, roughly this much. Then those reviews came out, and I was honestly, to be completely honest, I was just giddy with excitement for preparing myself for the disaster I was about to watch. And I did. I thought I was going to be the only one there. Unfortunately, more people were there, which is a shame. So the plot, where do I begin? So, it takes place in the world inside your phone, as you learn from the trailers. And you meet this emoji named Gene, voiced by T.J. Miller. And he's supposed to be a meh emoji, but he ends up having a whole bunch of emotions instead, becoming a divergent. A malfunction. Sorry about that. And he has to go to the cloud. You should all know what that is. So he can change the way he is, so he can be a true meh emoji. And on his way, he finds High Five, voiced by James Corden, and he teams up with them, and they find this chick, Jailbreak, voiced by Anna Faris, Chris Pratt's wife, and they go on their adventure, and then all the typical cliche kids movies. This movie doesn't have a creative bone in its body. Okay, it has zero creativity. The story is kids movie plot 101. That's what it is. And it's just so predictable. You can literally predict everything way before it happens. And also, this movie's just a giant product placement with stuff like Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Candy Crush, Just Dance, etc. And it's pretty insulting that they would stoop that low just to, because Sony believes, oh, we're going to be hip with the kids, we're going to be cool, we're going to be so in touch with, the youth. No, this movie's going to be outdated in a few months, maybe in a few weeks. Because movies similar to the Emoji Movie, that Wreck-It Ralph, Lego Movie, Inside Out, all of which were the Emoji Movie's inspiration. What made those movies good is because they had effort, they had legitimately funny jokes, they had likable characters, and they told a good story and had good messages and had so much creativity in their worlds. This movie, it doesn't. It's just a ploy by Sony just to get your little kids out to the theater. And it's just horrible. And also, there are a lot of side plots, as you expect with these kids movies. Like this villain played by Maya Rudolph, who smiles all the time, which is at first you think, oh, that could be funny, but then it's not anymore. And then, oh, of course, we need to get to this. Sir Patrick Stewart, the dude who was from Star Trek and Professor X and this year's excellent Logan, literally plays a piece of poop. He is the poop emoji. Yeah, let that sink in. What's worse, they don't even do anything with it. It's just, he's not even in there for that long. He's like there for not even, I don't even think like 5 minutes total screen time. I mean, if they had actual talent, if you had people who knew what they were doing, they could have done some really funny stuff with it. But they didn't. It was a complete waste of opportunity. And then there's another plot with Jean's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Meh. And honestly, I actually believe they are the best characters in the movie, believe it or not. They're the best characters because, I actually legitimately don't dislike this video just because I say this. I find it a bit amusing that whenever Jean was in trouble, they're just half-heartedly just oh no, and whatnot. So I found that a bit amusing, but that's the only amusing thing that I found in this entire movie. Plus the ending. If you own a phone, like I do, which is what I'm recording this on, the ending will make absolutely zero sense. I'm not going to spoil it. Well, I don't know if I should spoil it, because it's the Emoji Movie. I mean, do you really care that much about the Emoji Movie? Since a couple people, 5 people do in the world, I'm not going to spoil it. Besides, you shouldn't watch this movie anyway. And then it ends with everyone just being all happy, and then a big old dance number. And guess what? I saw this with little kids in there, and usually they should be all dancing. There were some kids literally dancing when the Just Dance segment was on. And I saw kids literally waving, and I was like, wee! I'm just like, alright, that's what they want to do, fine. But then the ending, you expect little kids to cheer and whatnot. I heard nothing. I heard dead silence from those kids. Probably because they didn't know how. I think they were just too young to learn how a phone really works. So they're just like, wait, what? How does this work? And it's just, this movie's a complete disaster. Ugh, the only thing that was amusing were Jean's parents, and that's about it. Everything else is hot trash. It's hot garbage. Hopefully it's not number 1 this weekend at the box office. If it is, I'm actually planning on doing a rage video because of that. Because if this movie's number 1, then what are we gonna do? Right? So yeah, it's the Emoji Movie. I'm going to give it originally I was thinking about doing a rating, not a number rating, but I was going to give it a poop emoji out of 10, but I was like, that's too easy. I'm giving this movie way too much credit. No, I'm just going to give it a flat out 1 out of 10. Don't ever watch this movie. Don't let your kids watch this movie. The parents, please, I don't care how much your little kids are begging you so they can see the Emoji Movie. Please don't do it. You will regret it. And if you have no choice, best option is to just get a babysitter and let them do it, so you can escape the horror that is the Emoji Movie. So that's the Emoji Movie. Now let's get to the real review. The final Dark Knight, the final movie in the Dark Knight trilogy, made by Christopher Nolan. It is The Dark Knight Rises. It has Christian Bale as Batman, Michael Caine as Alfred, Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, Tom Hardy as Bane, Marianne Cotillard as Talia al Ghul. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen this. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, another spoiler. It turns out his name is Robin. Get it? Yeah, and Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. So this is the sequel to The Dark Knight. The end of The Dark Knight, Batman kills Harvey Dent. Batman goes away for a long time. City just turns on him. It's been 8 years. 8 years. Bruce Wayne's all bearded up. His enterprise is just shoo. Yeah, it's not going great for him. Anne Hathaway's, around as Catwoman, being a cat burglar and whatnot. Let's see. Everything's just not looking good for anybody, really. And then we're introduced to Bane, Tom Hardy, in a mask. And it introduces him in a pretty spectacular way. Because, he's on a plane, and they have, a bunch of dudes that are trying to interrogate them. They want to know, where's Bane? Where is he? Where is his whereabouts? And then one of them happened to be Bane. And then the dude, doing the investigation was just like, well, great job, man. You got yourself caught. What are you going to do now? And then Bane, with a couple of his little goons or cronies, hijacked the plane. And one of the dudes that he wanted to, get, he put his blood into another dude to make it look like, he's dead. And then they just go off, and Bane's doing his ultimate plan to destroy Gotham. He does some pretty awesome stuff. He destroys all the bridges. He destroys the football field. Destroys the tunnels. Bane's not playing around. He's legit with what he's doing. So Batman has to, come out of his semi-retirement, try to find him, and he just gets destroyed. And then comes the famous scene where Bane breaks the Batman's back. And if you don't know what that was from, that in the comics, there's a story, about introducing Bane, Bane, hired all these criminals to fight Batman. Batman would just fight all night long. Then he's when he gets home, he's so exhausted and beat up and broken. But found out Bane knows who he is. Found his whereabouts. Batman tries to fight him, but then Bane breaks Batman's back, breaks his spine. And he's put on the shelf for a while. The same thing happens in this movie. He's put on the shelf for a while. He goes to a little prison, on the other side of the world. And then, Batman's just why didn't you just kill me? And then Bane's your punishment must be severe. And I'm just yeah, why didn't you kill Batman? You broke his back. You could have done the job right there, and you have no one to deal with, except maybe Catwoman, but she was a non-entity. Could have saved yourself a lot, but nope. And then Gotham falls apart. It goes into complete anarchy. And it makes you just wonder, why do people still live here? This is just as bad as Hogwarts in terms of living just requirements. Hogwarts as a school, you have kids getting hurt all the time. The school's blowing up, having this big old wizard battle, and somehow the school wasn't shut down. But in here, Gotham's just going through all this terrible stuff, and I'm just this city should straight up just like maybe Liam Neeson should have destroyed Gotham, considering all what it's been through in these movies. It would save them a lot, but well, they couldn't because it's Batman's city and it's Batman's people. Even though some of them, like a little funny thing, Bane, like this is how his court system goes. If someone's found like this court system, he literally just has all the people, you know, who are the good guys walk across ice and make sure they don't fall through. Because if they fall through, it's over. They are dead. And I'm just like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And then Batman, or Bruce Wayne, finds out that Bane was in the same place that he was in. And it's like a big old, like, it's like a little area underneath, like a little tunnel. Well, not really, it's like a ceiling. But no one was able to climb out of it except Bane. So Batman has to train, get stronger, and whatnot. Prepare himself for Bane. And then he eventually climbs out. And for some unknown reason that has never been explained ever, he just happened to fly all the way across the world back to Gotham with no plane, no money, no ID, none of that. And that just makes absolutely no sense in any means. That's one of the biggest plot holes in modern day history. The fact that he went from the halfway across the world back to Gotham. I mean, that's just so stupid. And there are other plot holes, but that's just the one that bothered me the most. So he goes back to Gotham. And, you know, there's like this big old war between like the police and all these criminals. It's a big old brawl. And then, let's see what else. Like, there's also Bane. Is the main villain? No, he's just an accomplice to Marion Cotillard, who is Talia al Ghul, aka the daughter. I think it's the daughter. Doggone it. The daughter of Raja al Ghul, aka Liam Neeson. And she's like, I want to complete his will. And Batman says, like, no chance. And then Bane goes down in very underwhelming fashion. And then she goes down. And then you notice that there's a bomb. Batman sacrifices himself to save everybody. He throws it in the middle of the ocean. And it just blows up. You think he sacrifices himself. But it's one of the strangest endings I've ever seen. See Alfred just there, like in like a restaurant, and then you just happen to see Bruce Wayne there and Anne Hathaway, and no one seems to notice. You think, like, oh wow, it's Bruce Wayne. How did he survive? You think someone would notice, but no. It's similar to like in Iron Man 3 when Robert Downey Jr. was like went to like after everything just went bad for him. He just goes to this little bar and no one notices him. It's just as bad as that. And so it just ends with a lot of head scratching. But this movie's still really good. It's very, very long. It's at 165 minutes here. But it's still really good. I mean, all the acting is good. Tom Hardy is amazing as Bane. Even though sometimes you can't understand what he's saying because of that mask. Anne Hathaway is a decent Catwoman. She's not as good as Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's not as horrible as Halle Berry. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was good. I assume most of these actors want to be on this movie because some of them made Inception, Christopher Nolan's movie before this, like Michael Caine, Tom Hardy, Marion Cotillard, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. All those people were made Inception. So I was like, hey, you want to be a new Batman movie? And they're like, oh, sure. And they all get major roles. Well, Michael Caine was already with the series, but the other three weren't. They were introduced. So yeah. This movie's still really good. Still has that dark tone, but there's just so many baffling plot holes that it makes your head spin. But yeah, I'd still recommend it to any Batman, Nolan, superhero movie fan. And I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It could have been a lot better if they just filled in those holes. It would have been better, but it's still a really good movie from my point of view. So now let's get to this next match. It's gonna be Seth Rollins against Triple H, a rematch from their match this year at Wrestlemania. So let's see if they can live up to that, shall we? And here we go. Alright, I'm ready to fight. Whoa, prepare for this. Oh! Triple H blindside Rollins. Oh, jeez. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding, and it's on. What's Triple H doing to his knee? Wait, no. Triple H, no. Oh, my goodness. Right to the knee. And, oh. Dominating over Rollins. Oh, knee. Right there. 1, 2, and Rollins kicks out. And Rollins, oh, going for a takedown. But, oh, kicks him. And, oh, that was amazing. 1, 2, oh. Triple H kicks out. Rollins, oh, slingshots Triple H right to the post. And, oh, jeez, kick in the head. And, oh, kick in the side. And Rollins, oh, shooting star press to the back. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, and another kick out by Triple H. Rollins going on the attack. Trying to get Triple H in a decent position here. And, oh. He's doing the 3 suplexes. From Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace. Paying tribute to him. Oh, another suplex. It's like Rollins is about to get the frog splash to Triple H. But Triple H gets out of the way. Oh. And Triple H tries to take advantage. 1, 2. Oh, another kick out. What's Triple H got to do to put down Rollins? So difficult. He's just too fast. Well, that's his style, Hunter. You think he's going to be slow? He thinks he's going to be like the Great Khali. Oh, brutal DDT. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Rollins. Oh. Takes advantage. What's he trying to do? He's trying to give him all he's setting up for. The buckle bomb. Oh. Brutal. 1, 2. Raw. Kick out. No. I must win. Oh. Triple H. Completely no-selling it. Way to go, Hunter. And just... Oh! Jeez, Hunter. Hunter just wants to hurt Rollins. He's going to give him a... Oh! Spine buster. It's about to give him... Wait, what's Hunter doing? Alright, he's about to give him a pedigree. But Rollins... Oh! Reverses it. And just... Oh! Face buster. Rollins doing now. Oh! Frog splash. And what's Rollins going to do? He's going to get Triple H's own move. Oh, pedigree. And what's he doing right here? Oh, no, this is dangerous. We saw this after Triple H's fight with Booker T. This is a very dangerous move, kids. Do not try this. No wonder it got banned in real life. And he's out to give a curve stop. Oh my gosh. Triple H is down. He's completely down for the count. It might be over for Triple H. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. It's Stephanie McMahon. That's right. I'm back. I'm back for good. Yeah, we'll see about that. What'd you say? Nothing. Just. My gosh, didn't expect it to come back. Oh. Going after Rollins. Just kind of. Just slapping him around. What's Stephanie doing now? Oh. I know what to do. Oh. Kicks in the head. You're not better than my husband, you indie darling piece of trash. Oh. So weak slap, Steph. Oh, bro, take this. Oh. Steph, you do not need to act this way. Well, I'm just gonna... No, Steph. Oh, right in Seth Rollins is... Right in the nether regions. Steph, calm down. I'll take care of him. Oh, Seth got the crap kicked out of him. And pedigree. No, please don't end this way. It'd be terrible. 1, 2, 3. Oh, at the last possible moment, Rollins kicks out and oh. Get out of here, Steph. You're gonna get hurt. What's Rollins doing? Oh. Stop it now. 1, 2. Wait, look at that. Sorry, Rollins. That's a rope break. Triple H guys fell on the ropes. Are you kidding me? I had the match won. Ugh, this is terrible. Well, take this. Oh, well, that was kind of ineffective. That's good. Oh, I don't want this. Me neither. Just, you get off of me. Stop trying to attack me. My gosh, Stephanie's trying to get an assault. I'm wrong. Steph, get off of him. Oh! Rollins pushed Stephanie to Triple H. What's Rollins doing now? He's trying to aim for Triple H. Oh, wait, I think you hit too short. No! He hit Stephanie and Triple H. He's going for a cover. 1, 2, and Triple H kicks out again. And, pedigree. Triple H going for the cover. 1, 2, wait a minute. Just over here. Rollins trying to get the pin. He has it. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I think that may have been Triple H's first loss on this show. If not, it's one of his very few losses. Rollins wins! Literally just like he did at WrestleMania. Including Stephanie interference. The way it ended. Well, not directly, but still. Yeah! Because I'm the architect. The one and only. And I beat the game in his own little playing field. I don't even know. So what's the next review? The next review is going to be really bad. Of a very bad movie. How bad could it be? It can't be much worse than the Emoji Movie. It's not, but it's still very bad. It's Green Lantern. Oh no! Why Green Lantern? I don't know. It's just so random. Sometimes we get good movies, sometimes we get mediocre stuff, sometimes we get bad stuff. This just happens to be the bad, so look forward to that. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and we will see you next time, and I am out. Believe in the Shield!